Volkswagen ID Bus Cargo Review, electric microbus becomes an electric van. Here's just the commercial vehicle for the sustainably minded, design-led business. Well yes, but the ID Bus is a bit more than that. In many ways any electric van is perfect for urban delivery duty, never mind the aesthetics and conscience. They're convenient and silent and cheap to run. And this is a pretty good electric van. So it isn't merely a bit of retro fluff like the new Beetle was? Nope. It's one of the first vans to market that has been engineered end-to-end as an electric vehicle. Rivals like the Ford e-Transit, the Renault Kangoo e-Tech and others from Nissan and the Stellantis conglomerate are adapted diesels. As for the retro element, well, it's better curated retro than the Beetle. VW waited for the electric platform before doing a vehicle that pays homage to the first transporter van, because that's the only way it could echo those rear-engine proportions. Which means a short front overhang. It's not that short, mind. Unlike that original, the new Bus Cargo doesn't use the driver's feet as the crumple zone. Besides, in Britain the Bus has to exist as a fine piece of design in its own right because for most people here, any historical trail has gone cold. VW sold hardly any original transporters in the UK in the 1950s and 60s. British van drivers mostly chose Bedford, and Ford Thames. And Morris, of course. Looks like a van version of the Bus MPV, the MPV version of the Bus is Top Gear's electric car of the year and it's a lovely thing. The Cargo looks like that from the outside, bar an absence of rear glazing. And it's exactly the same underneath, 204 brake horsepower at the back axle, 77 kilowatt-hours in the battery. But, the MPV has a beautiful cabin in mid-century modern style, designed by people who evidently loved it. Mid-century modern was more of an American and Scandinavian design movement, not German. But we'll let that pass. The Bus Cargo's cabin and dash are distinctly more vanished than the MPV's. Hard, boring black plastics predominate, presumably to save cost and add robustness. But more conventional shapes predominate too. The degradation of visual and tactile pleasure seems almost spiteful. There's extra storage, as van drivers usually need it, on the Cargo's flat dash top. But it doesn't have a rubber mat so everything slides and clatters about. You can have a 3-seater or a 2-seater with a set of storage boxes between the seats. The 2-seater is the only way you'll get a compartment big enough to hold a laptop or clipboard, the door bins are too shallow. The floor is rubber rather than carpet, which makes sense. The one thing that could usefully have been thrown overboard, VW's terrible laggy touchscreen-based interface, remains. Boo.